Welcome to the Breaking Hyman podcast. My guest is a friend of the podcast and friend of me.
Yeah, friend of everyone.
Russell Cooper. Well, I don't know, man.
Lubbock's premier amputee.
Premier amputee.
I'm starting that up. I needed a tag, but
Premier amputee.
premier amputee.
Yeah. Hashtag premier amputee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I make it look easy.
How was your weekend?
Man, my weekend was awesome.
Okay.
Everything that I love to do, I got to do.
Nice.
Except for one instance with something that I love, but got to go to the Tech game. We had a great turnout for that.
Kent State, yeah.
Got to spend a lot of time with some people that I get to tailgate with that are some of my childhood heroes and best memories, and just got to go watch some football outside.
You got to tailgate with Joe Montana?
No, man, no. I tell you, but I've tailgated with some pretty big names up there before.
No, but it was Joe Montana.
Joe Montana.
Joe Montana.
Little Joe Pesci.
Ooh, all the Italian actors from the 80s and 90s.
Yeah, or Vincent Loja.
Oh, Robert Loja.
Robert Loja.
Robert Loja.
Sorry, I'm excited about football.
That's R for Robert Loja. Oh my God, it's Robert Loja.
A couple of years ago, he had the funniest orange juice commercial. And it was like this mom was talking to her son, like, how am I ever going to get you to drink blah, blah, blah? She goes, I don't know, maybe with Robert Loja. And he goes, hey, kid.
I remember this. I also remember that he was on the third season of Sopranos, and he wouldn't remember his lines and was really difficult to work with, so they just sent his character to prison.
I think he hit his comedic arc in Over the Top with Sylvester Stallone.
Not a comedy.
No, but it showed his acting chops.
Yeah, he was a good actor. No shade on Robert Loja. R.I.P. I'm pretty sure he's dead.
Yeah, Italians die eventually.
As do most people.
So, we just live a little
That's
bit
an
longer.
old saying. Italians die eventually.
Man, sometimes for
Could be in a car bomb, like Apollonia.
Forget about
Godfather's first, Michael Corleone's first wife.
But no, speaking of Italians, I am Italian, and have a bunch of cousins that are in the NYPD.
Man, I wish I had that pedigree of family history.
Well, you're in the family adjunct, but my cousin was on the task force that got that Long Island serial killer that they caught from him throwing his pizza crust out that killed like 13, 14 hookers.
His pizza crust killed 13.
Well, no, this guy murdered a bunch of hookers.
I know what you meant, but
the
way you said it made it sound like his pizza crust killed. He killed pizza. He killed hookers with pizza crust.
I'm excited, like I said.
Pizza crust killer.
But he he threw his pizza crust out, and they got it.
They got the DNA. They matched the DNA, the saliva on the pizza crust. You and my mom get along well because you communicate in kind of a backwards sort of way. Right. And this is no. I'll ask her, what are you doing this week, Mom? And then instead of telling me what she's doing, she starts telling me a story about a man she knows. And I'm like, what? She's like, well, okay, you know my homeschool mom. And I'm like, what are you talking about?
I've lived an interesting life.
I love it, though.
And I'm like a cat. If you out on the prowl that leaves the house for 4 days, you never know where he's at, what he's seen, what he's done, where he's been. And I'm just one of those people that attracts fucked up shit, good and bad, around him. And
same.
I see chaos and lunacy, and I can't believe I just saw that type of shit all the time.
You want to know what kind of voodoo I attract? I found a ring in my bag the other day. And the only finger it fits well is my ring finger on my left hand. So I'm married to the devil now.
You're a power bottom for sure.
Yeah. So we just got done doing a preview for your new podcast.
Yeah,
that you're
I'm
about to
excited.
start. You've got your new guest booked. We won't say who it is yet because we don't want to spoil the surprise.
Lubbock's got all kinds of just interesting people.
Some of the most
interesting people, and this particular person is just like Kevin Bacon. 5 people that know him. You can do 6 degrees.
Yeah.
He's a Lubbock legend. He's a badass. He's been one of my best friends since 8th grade.
Hell yeah.
And he's just a person that has a fascinating, interesting story. And
Barry Corbin. It's Barry Corbin, childhood friend. No, I was just trying to think of the most famous person from Lubbock.
The king of, well, that would probably be Buddy Holly and Mac Davis.
Well, they're dead.
They're dead.
The most famous living person from Lubbock, Texas. Natalie Maines.
Natalie Maines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Barry Corbin's pretty recognizable.
Well, yeah, just
but,
from
I know.
Texas, the best little whorehouse in Texas.
It's at any given point in time which demographic. Used to, fame was so static. Now it's like, yeah, he's famous if you're into comic books or whatever. You know, like that Alex guy that's a comic book artist. You know
I had no idea who Bane was until that Batman showed up.
Yeah.
I tuned out after... I think Wolverine came out when I was in ninth grade, and that's when I discovered women, and so I stopped collecting comic books.
That's kind of how I was with video games. I started playing guitar when I was about 14 or 15 years old, and I stopped playing video games. I was just like, I like music more, and this is more, you know, I can build my own world with it.
I've come back to comic books.
Just because comics are badass.
I have a background. I used to make and work on television shows and movies.
Yeah.
And I got to do some production
sides. We call him
sides
Hollywood Russell Cooper.
That's why I'm the premier.
Premier Cinemas.
The comic book format is just, it's the same as storyboards.
Yeah.
And it's
great.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah. It's I love that world. I don't know if I could write. I mean, I could maybe write a story that could be, you know, put into comic book form, but I could never draw. I've never been that much of an artist or anything.
Well, I don't think the people that write that stuff are the artists of it. I mean, I don't know.
Generally not. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. But yeah, I'm not a visual medium person.
Well,
I mean, making videos. I feel like I would like to make films. I mean, I've done some filmmaking type stuff on a very independent.
I wanted to be a producer
level.
And I was working my way up to that, but life intervened.
Yeah.
But I promised myself that before the whole shithouse goes up in flames, that I'm going to make one movie, whether it's good or bad.
One feature film?
One feature. All you need is this right here.
Oh, you're not wrong.
But I mean,
you're not wrong. I've never been in a feature. I've never been involved with a feature. I've made a lot of short films.
Yeah.
Actually, I was in a movie. I had a scene in a movie that was going to be a feature, but then it got scrapped. It never even got past the editing process. I think they filmed everything. They finished filming, but
that was the best time of my life, just because it was something that fell into my lap through something that really terribly bad that happened to me when I was a kid. When I had my accident, it was 1985, and VHS tapes had just come out.
Okay.
And I couldn't go swimming. I couldn't go running because I hurt my leg really bad.
You were like Bart Simpson in the episode where he breaks his leg. You were stuck. You had nothing to do but watch TV and movies.
And so my mom, St. Susan Alice Cooper.
Wait, her middle name was?
Her name was Alice.
Her middle name was Alice. And Alice
Cooper.
How have we never discussed this? Alice Cooper. Feed my Frankenstein.
She was a boss. Yeah, and I'm gonna get a Scotty dog and name her Alice Cooper. But this woman went and rented every single movie possible, and then that's all I did for.
I'll name an '80s movie, and you'll tell me if Alice Cooper rented it for you. Meatballs.
Oh yeah, that's a staple. It just doesn't matter. That was
the Goonies, of course.
I saw that in the theater.
Yeah, of course you did.
So I had a funny story about the Goonies.
Okay.
So it was at the Winchester Twin, which was a really famous.
Yeah, I love the Winchester Twin.
It was awesome. It had this
50th in Indiana.
It had this original windmill that was back in the old fart days. That was it's in the Smithsonian Institute now.
Didn't know that.
But it came out before I had my accident. But
yeah,
so
84.
84, 85.
Yeah.
So me and my buddies went to go see it. And I had to go pee really bad. And so 9-year-old Russell didn't know any better. And I just whipped it out and I pissed right there on the floor. So
what?
I didn't want to miss anything in the movie.
What the fuck? You were what? Like had 8, 9 years old and you just pissed in the floor at the Winchester Twin?
I didn't want to get
You're like, Corey Feldman is on an adventure right here.
I didn't want to miss any of the film. I was
Wow.
I'm confessing
This was
now.
before you lost your leg.
Yeah, so
That's hilarious.
I'm not proud of it, but that's how much I love movies.
I'll piss in a thing before I'll miss any of this goddamn movie.
But I poured my Coke over it, so.
So you hid the evidence. You're
Yeah.
like, you want to know
Hey.
what would be terrible if I got Coke all over this piss.
See, this is the kind of thing that I've done. I mean,
That's logic. That's kid logic.
And then
I love it.
because it was right at that scene when they find Lou Gehrig's baseball card.
Okay.
Lou Gehrig.
Yeah.
And then
I've watched it recently.
when his head falls off, I wanted to be a Goonie so bad.
Yeah, of course. You were the prime age to be a Goonie.
And that's thank God. Everybody gives me a lot of shit. My core group is a bunch of youngins.
No, dude.
And,
Goonies.
I love being my age.
Yeah. We arguably, you and I grew up in the best era of the 80s and 90s.
Absolutely.
Best era.
Except for 1985, my 80s were awesome.
Yeah. Same here. My
So-
little brother was born in 85, motherfucker.
The music.
No, I love my little brother.
I mean, it was just it was the last of the innocence. The end of the innocence is
Dun, 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 dun. This is the end.
as Steve Winwood would say.
Of the innocent.
I didn't realize that he was the singer of
Spencer Davis.
Spencer Davis.
Yeah. You got to give me some loving. Give me some loving. That's a 17-year-old Steve Winwood. 17. He had that voice. He sounds like an old black man.
Yeah, he sounds like a black dude.
Whoa.
Speaking of, we thought they were black, so I love Hall & Oates, and so
I do too.
Questlove from Roots and the Jimmy Fallon Show.
Yeah.
Was on one of those.
We all know Questlove. Friend of the show, Questlove.
Yeah,
Future friend of the show.
There are a lot of people out there that don't.
Fuck him.
And he was talking about the first time he heard Hall & Oates. He's like, "Man, these brothers is bad. These are some."
I remember hearing this,
And then when he saw him, he was like, "You're white."
Yeah, Blue-Eyed Soul.
Yeah.
Philadelphia, man. City of Brotherly Love. R.I.P. Hall & Oates. They're both alive, but they had a terrible split.
So-
legal troubles and such.
Oates wanted to sell his catalog.
Yeah, I know.
But he wasn't able to sell his catalog
Because Daryl Hall was
Yeah.
like, no, you can't sell, and that's how it should be. They're a partnership,
Right.
And I just don't understand why he didn't just talk to him and say, hey, I'd like to get out of this. I'd like to have a little bit more liquidity. I want to retire. I want to do whatever. I don't know. He could buy him out of his half, for God's sake. I mean, there's ways around this. I mean, just be an adult. Come on, guys, talk to your friends.
They were talking about this on one of the shows.
But it becomes a business, not a friendship at that point.
And
Fuck that.
they weren't historically good friends. I mean, they were just partners.
Yeah, they were business partners,
And,
songwriting partners.
But they were talking about this on one of the shows that I listened to, and one of the guys that was doing the interview was like, "Listen, I've interviewed Hall before, and he's a very difficult person. He's very quiet. He doesn't.
Yeah.
He controls his area.
He's real particular.
Yeah, he's real particular. And let's be honest. I mean, Oates was just,
Oates had the stash.
Yeah.
Oates had the BDE. Hall was the dorky white guy.
It-
But I like both of them. There wasn't, and then G.E. Smith on the guitar in the Maneater video. God
So
damn.
one of the last good decades for the Saturday Night Live stuff, the G.E. Smith and the Saturday Night Live band.
Yeah.
So they were the band for the Saturday Night Live. for a
Yeah,
while.
G.E. Smith was married to Gilda Radner before Gene Wilder and her were married.
Waka waka waka.
So G.E. Smith and Gene Wilder, Eskimo Brothers, R.I.P.
Eskimo
Gene
Brothers.
Wilder, R.I.P.
Man, it's just so fascinating. I don't
Gilda
know.
Radner.
It's
Gene and Gilda has to be the most Jewish sounding couple name.
Hyman.
We're having Gene and Gilda over. I'm pretty sure
Oy.
Gene Wilder was very Jewish, and I wouldn't be surprised if Gilda Radner was.
I don't know. I'm not pissing the Jews off.
My name is one of them.
Oh man,
There's no pissing. It's just speculation.
But no, her talent was I don't know. She was in a comedy troupe that they were talking about one day with Martin Short, Dan Aykroyd, and her, and a couple other people.
Yeah.
I can't imagine that comedy troupe doing
Have
improv.
you
those guys.
seen the trailer for the documentary about John Candy?
No, but I heard his son's in it.
Yeah. I don't know. His daughter is definitely interviewed. Colin Hanks, though, Tom Hanks' son, is the director of the documentary. Colin Hanks is turning out, in addition to being a pretty good actor, a pretty good film director. He's directed some documentaries.
I think, having said that, I think he's better behind the camera. Mm-hmm. When I see him, it's just like, oh, you're Tom Hanks' son.
Yeah, I think he's taken on kind of a different identity. He's played villains in movies, he plays smarmy assholes. But yeah, he does very much look like his dad. You don't forget it.
His other brother does not at all.
Chet Hanks?
Chet Hanks does not look like
well, Chet and him have different moms. Chet's mom is Rita Wilson, whereas Colin's mom is not Rita Wilson. I'm pretty sure Chet's mom is Rita Wilson.
I don't know. Tom's spreading it around.
Tom's only had 2 wives, as far as I know.
But no, as a big man, I've always admired and loved John Candy.
John Candy, one of the greatest comedic actors, and just seemed like a wholly nice man.
Yeah, but
he's 43 years old when he dies. 43, 44. That's how fucking old I am.
But when his movies were predominantly supposed to be comedic, but he's got some depth in his movies I mean, there's more to it than that.
Yeah.
And
I Like Me. That's the name of the documentary. Yeah. I Like Me.
He was one of the greats, and he's Canadian.
All the best comedians were Canadians. Canadians.
If you guys out there have never heard of SCTV,
go
Second
check it
City
out. TV.
It's so much better than Saturday Night Live.
No, I wouldn't say it's better. It's different.
In my opinion, hands down, it's so much better and funnier than it's Eugene Levy.
Mr. Show's better than all of them.
That's Alcoholic of True. But go check out SCTV.
Yeah, no, there's some great sketch comedy, but yeah, it's expressly Canadian SCTV and Kids in the Hall.
And they had a little bit Kids in the Hall. That was my high school era.
Man, this is like old guy nostalgia podcast time.
And that was a Lorne Michaels production too.
It was. Lorne Michaels had Lorne Michaels famously Canadian.
These are the Daves I know. These are the Daves I know.
Yeah.
This is Dave Rambaski. Man, that cat can swing. I mean, they're just so stupid.
My favorite depiction of Buddy Holly, Lubbock native, in pop culture is the skit where Kevin McDonald is, Buddy fucking Holly.
Hey, buddy, what's that drunk monkey doing flying the plane? It kind of got me pissed off about that. I had to laugh.
Oh, you have to laugh because it's ridiculous. It's taking the piss out of it.
Oh man, but that's not the that's the second time that I've had something that and I love Buddy Holly, but that's
from Lubbock. You have to.
I've had someone kind of shit on and make a joke about something traumatically that I love dearly.
Yeah.
And the incident that happened with the horse at the Tech game.
Oh yeah, we were joking about that the other night, weren't we? When the game where the horse committed suicide. Were you at the game where the horse committed suicide?
I was at that game. Yes,
they were playing New Mexico, right?
The Aggies.
Yeah, Aggies. Damn. Okay. Did they have more than one horse that committed suicide?
But the fucked up thing about it was later that night, Bobcat Goldthwait was in Lubbock.
Yeah.
And he was at the auditorium. And because it was a day Tech game, there was probably like 150, 200 people in the auditorium. And Bobcat comes out and he's, and he just stands there and he looks around and he goes, how bad does the football team have to suck when the mascot commits suicide on the field? And it was just kind of like there was some boos and there were some hisses, but the asshole side of me was like, man, that's fucked up, Bobcat. But then the comic side of me was like, that's genius. I mean, to pull the trigger on it like that.
Of course. And for those that don't know, the horse ran into a wall.
It got spooked, and then it hit the wall, and they had to euthanize it right there in the stadium. And I was talking to my buddy yesterday or Saturday at the Tech game who was playing during all of that. And he was on the field, and the guy came in from the sideline to give the play to the huddle. And he was like, hey, man, what's going on over there? He goes, I'm not sure, but I think the horse just died. And they're like, all right, ready, break. And then they ran a play. And
wow.
But he was talking about that yesterday.
Really?
And
glory days, dun, 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 dun. When the horse died, glory days, dun, 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 committed suicide.
That horse lives better than 75% of the people in this world.
They probably feed it beer, give it hand jobs. They have the cheerleader come in and fluff it.
Speaking of, this is kind of interesting. My sister used to work at Lake Ridge Funeral Home.
Oh, really?
And she was talking to her friend that still works there, and she was telling about one of the former masked riders had passed away.
Oh, damn.
And what they did for him, they tricked out this old horse trailer. I mean, they beautiful. I don't know how to say it, but they made it beautiful.
They beautified
and they put his casket in the horse trailer, and they drove him around the route that they would take.
Really?
At Tech, and they said it was one of the coolest experiences. But that's how important that horse and the masked rider is to Tech and the people of the city.
Yeah.
I mean, but they said it was one of the most fantastic things
Did they bury him in the hat and the mask and stuff?
Yeah. No, well, I don't know about that. He was an older guy, but just to kind of
really
have that kind of respect for it.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. At what point did they start making the Masked Rider girls?
See, that's a source of contention for some people in my family because they're, this should be a boy. I think it should alternate. 1 year it's a boy, next year it's a girl. Because historically speaking, it's always been a man.
But I mean, I've worked at Tech 11 years and it's consistently been a woman.
Yeah, so I don't know if it's going to stay
And even when I was a kid, I remember it being a woman. Right?
And last year at the football game when against Colorado, they had, I think, like 17 former masked riders out there, and it was really pretty cool.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Do you think they go and rob banks and they're like, we're the Masked Riders? They're like, we know who you are.
It was. I would hope not.
I would hope not.
Because that's the kind of thing that sticks with you for a while.
Yeah, it would be bad. But like, I was the Masked Rider.
And there was one. I guess it was the Masked Rider from last year. She did a pretty cool thing. She had like a. Her did a TikTok or whatever with her and the horse interacting, and like the horse just playing around and in the stables and doing all kinds of things that you don't see the horse typically do.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It's amazing what they do with that horse to be able to train it to be around crowd noise and
because horses those are a very large animal. You don't want freaking out, hurting people. I guess so. Yeah.
No, I mean,
I've taken pictures with it before. I haven't been on a horse as an adult.
I sat on it during a game. I think I was probably 6, 7.
And
the masked rider, before the masked rider would roam around the entire stadium before they had to stop doing that. Tech would score a touchdown and he would run up the sidelines with his guns up.
Oh yeah, no, there used to be a lot more pomp and circumstance.
But he hit an Aggie cheerleader and fucked her up. And then so they sued the school, and so now they can't do it anymore.
The horse cock just slapped her in the face. It's just like the horse has such a big dong.
Like a typical Aggie, she wasn't where she was supposed to be, and in the wrong place. And
that's a sectionalism joke because Aggies are dumb.
Yeah, supposedly.
Yeah, Tech. I don't know. That's not a joke I really hear much anymore. Like people shitting on Aggies and telling Aggie jokes. Like it's like Pollock or whatever.
Well, back during the Southwest Conference days,
that
was their moniker because they were agriculture school. Mm-hmm. And so you think like the Scarecrow and the Wizard of Oz. I mean, they're they're not. Yeah. But I mean, it's not.
We're technology, technical technology. Texas technical.
We're better than them because we can do large animals and they can't. But no, that's been a big thing that's going on in the Senate. They sued to stop it and all that.
Laundry's done.
Is somebody here?
Yeah.
And I don't know. That's all kinds of fascinating things.
Come on down.
So you had an interesting weekend. What did you go see?
Me and a friend went and saw the Texas Tailgaters, and it was fun. There were guys doing flips on the. I mean, I had a few drinks in me and stuff, so I was pretty relaxed for the game.
Who did they play?
The Party Animals from it's a banana ball.
It's part of the Savannah Banana Ball.
Savannah Banana Ball, yeah.
They're the Harlem Globetrotters of baseball.
Exactly, yeah. A guy will do a flip before he catches a fly ball or something. It was fun.
It's remarkable what they can do.
Yeah. Game had lightning delay. It didn't rain on us too much. Games are only 2 hours, so it was nice. It was in a stadium in Frisco that was crazy nice. Really, really nice.
Rough Riders?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's their
Riders.
AAA team.
Yeah, have you been to that stadium? It's very nice.
So that's in Frisco.
Yeah, they have like a pool and stuff.
AAA is the next level before you go to the minors or majors. So I mean, it's a big deal.
Yeah, a lot of money in it. And then the next day we went over to this area. There's this. Is it called Shills or Shilling or something?
Yes, it's Shills.
Yeah, man. It's like Cabela's and Macy's and Costco all had a baby.
Did you go upstairs to the gun section?
Nah, we didn't do that. But there was a lot of there was an event going on one side where like the dogs, where they have like the dogs running and they'll jump and the long jump for dogs basically. That was really cool, and seeing some dogs do that because some of them were real good at it and some of them were trash.
So my niece got married in Fort Worth in April, and so
shout out Hannah.
Hey Hannah B, I love you, Kaner. They were sitting around the last day before we came back to Lubbock, and like, what are we gonna do? And it's like, I don't know, blah blah blah. Y'all want to go to Shells? And I was like, why the fuck would I want to go to shopping or whatever?
Yeah.
When I walked in there.
Very cool.
It was overwhelmingly awesome because it's like a Bass Pro Shop, like you said, it's got weapons,
real high end, very expensive.
It has a Ferris wheel in there.
Yeah, the Ferris wheel inside. You got to get tokens from the front.
Animatronic, Nolan Ryan, and
I didn't even see that.
Yeah,
damn, I should have walked around more. And, I really should have walked. It was in the Colony, I believe.
Yeah, it has a candy store that's phenomenal. It has fudge and like every kind of candy that you can imagine.
I could have been so much fatter by the time I got. We went to a Buc-ee's on the way back, so we did all the things yesterday. Yeah, that Buc-ee's. That's about it. But it was pretty cool. I
almost got kicked out of a Buc-ee's in Denton.
What for? That was the one we were at, the one in Denton.
So
Did you fuck Bucky?
No. So they
say something inappropriate to Bucky.
One of their talking points is their bathrooms are so clean you can eat in them, and they have like.
Have they ever literally said that?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. Yeah.
Did you take a slice of pizza and hey?
But I was altered in my frame of mind. But they have like a 1,000 different like spouts for Coke and sodas. They have a fudge bar that is just fascinating.
Yeah, all the barbecue. Yeah, it's great.
And but I love beef jerky, and they've got like 60 types of beef jerky. And
I know. I didn't get any. It's great though.
I like the bullshit with random people, and I was talking to the lady that checks out, and we were just sitting there talking, and I was like, man, Lubbock needs a Buc-ee's. This bitch was like, nah, Lubbock doesn't deserve a Buc-ee's. Lubbock isn't big, and she just started talking shit about Lubbock and this, that, or the other. I was like, I'm in Denton, Texas right now. There is no difference between Denton, Texas and Lubbock, Texas. Well, there is. But as far as all that's concerned, I started arguing with her and yelling at her. And they almost kicked me out of Buc-ee's. But I was just sticking up for my home.
And then you stabbed her to death. I thought you were going to say some joke about, you took food in the bathroom.
No, but then I asked her, I go, why in the hell would anybody want to eat in the bathroom?
Oh, okay. I see what your point is. So you were just being antagonistic.
Yeah. That reminds me of that scene on Full Metal Jacket. I want the Virgin Mary to be going there and take a dump. It's so clean in there. I'm paraphrasing about all that.
Yeah.
But no,
and then Vincent D'Onofrio kills the other guy.
But we don't. We have Tootin' Totems here, and those are all right. But
and Circle K.
But Buc-ee's, they're it's singular.
Buc-ee's is very, very special, and I think we'll get one eventually, just because. There's just not as much action on the interstate here.
No.
But if they get the interstate going south all the way to like Laredo or wherever they said in the north to if I-27 goes north to Colorado, for sure we'll get one.
Why they? Oh, that's just old man stuff here. But yeah, I mean, Buc-ee's it's like an event, but still, they've had some fucked up things that's happened behind the scenes at Buc-ee's.
Oh, really? Like what?
So
do you know inside Buc-ee's?
They had a credit card fraud problem where people would put their credit cards in the machine, and it was reading the credit cards and stealing the information, and people were getting ripped off. Also, the owner's son. They had a badass lake house like in Lake Travis or something like that.
That sounds about right.
And they were having their family over for a weekend party at their lake house, and this guy installed cameras all over the house on his cousins, like in the bathroom and
Ooh, Revenge of the Nerds kind of stuff?
in lewd situations, and he was videotaping it and broadcasting it
To where?
on the internet. He was making.
He was like, oh, Bucky's heiress takes a fat dump.
He was filming his family do whatever they were doing.
Bucky's founder takes a dump. That's all I can think
that's
of.
the kind of people that kick you out.
Why do you want to watch somebody taking a dump?
Yeah,
So weird.
Well,
Especially the Bucky's people.
Why do you want to eat in the bathroom? I don't know.
That's true.
We'll see.
You're watching the video of him, and he's just taking the biggest shit while he's eating a barbecue sandwich and eating beef jerky. It's like, wow, that's why. Because if he wants to go to his own restaurant,
It's a niche.
it is a niche.
Voyeuristic.
Yeah, no, it's like Chuck Berry when Chuck Berry.
Voyeuristic incest porn.
Yeah. It's weird.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm not down with that. Oh, it's to quote Hall & Oates, I can't go for that. Oh, no.
No, can't do.
No can do.
But you're a rich girl.
It's a bitch, girl.
I saw Hall & Oates, and it was pretty fantastic.
I bet it was.
And I think I was too young to appreciate it, but it was pretty cool.
Because your kiss,
It was the METHODOFLOVE tour or something like that.
I know that song, but
MET, yeah, but I've appreciated as I've gotten older Hall & Oates, but that what sealed the deal was when one of Weird Al's polkas, he was METHOD, but so then
which album?
That would be the Polka Your Eyes Out.
Polka Your Eyes Out.
Dare to be stupid.
You heard
Excuse
it
me.
first.
Dare to be stupid.
Dare to be stupid. I had that one on cassette.
So I found a bunch of old pictures. I was cleaning out a room yesterday.
Okay.
And so I had this one picture. My mom, God bless her, the only thing in her
God
car,
bless Susan.
the only thing in her car were cassette tapes of Kiss or Weird Al and one Billy Joel where he's throwing that glass, that rock through the glass that has Uptown Girl on it.
Yeah.
And this woman suffered.
An innocent man.
And so I was at my uncle's house and I came out and I got in her car. And then right when she sat down, I took a picture of her. And it's a really cool picture of her. And then seconds later, she slapped the shit out of me because I was in trouble and I scared her with the picture. And then like right after that picture, I took a picture of her after she slapped me. And I found those pictures yesterday. And so that
Good memories.
Yeah, it was really cool. And,
Nice, man.
But
show me that when I drop you off back at your place.
but she got she listened to Weird Al nonstop, but that was her thing though. But the nostalgia, it's been crazy lately.
It is interesting how I spent time with my mom last weekend, Labor Day weekend, quite a bit, and how our parents become. They go from taking care of us to at some point we kind of take care of them.
Yeah, the roles
of course.
reverse.
Yeah.
And you mentioned that how your relationship with my relationship with your mom, and so I lost my mom 9 years ago, and there's certain things that a mother gives a child, the sweet things that you say, the encouragement, and just blah blah blah. And there's been times where, and we've been friends for what, 9 years, 10 years?
10 years, yeah.
And so I know your mom pretty well, but she kind of does those things that moms do. And it makes me happy because you miss those things and you don't realize them.
Sure.
But when it's gone, it's gone. And so I get a little bit of mama from Mama Morgan.
Yeah, exactly. Remind me, too, about a thing you had asked about a while back. So after the pod. But yeah, man. A couple road trips. It's been good. Travel is good for the soul.
Absolutely.
I think.
Get out and see your surroundings.
Yeah. Even going just to Dallas for the weekend. But yeah, I had a good weekend the weekend before as well. Went to Six Flags for the day. Was telling people I ride roller coasters on my birthday.
Right.
In the event that I die, my birthday and death date are the same day.
You're like on Final Destination.
Yeah, exactly.
Death is a fucked up thing because, it
is.
I mean, when you have I really screwed myself up, like you're talking about death and whatnot. There for a little while, I was afraid to leave my mom's side, and because I'd left, I gone out. What happened, and I wasn't with my mom when it happened.
Sure.
I was convinced that if I wasn't with my mom, I was going to die every second, and so I had to see her all the time. And oh my Lord,
Gives
the
you a
death
complex,
thing.
yeah.
I have death issues.
Yeah. No, well, I think a lot of people when they experience a traumatic near-death event as a child or have been close to someone that's died, it just sort of messes with your sense of permanence and stuff. Like, this could go away.
Yeah.
This will, before you really understand, and it kind of warps your sense of reality. Because we were talking about this when I was with my mom. We drove through the cemetery in Olney, where I was born, where my grandparents live, where my mom grew up. All the family's buried there. I spent a lot of time at that cemetery, specifically that cemetery, as a kid, because my grandpa was the caretaker. Yeah. He mowed the grass there. He would shoot ground squirrels and stuff that were fucking up the. I remember
Willie.
Exactly. He was. There were 2 cemeteries in town. He was the groundskeeper for both of them for a while, and he did that after he sold his gas station, and then I remember going to my other grandfather's funeral, my dad's dad, when I was like 5, because he was killed. Never talked about that on a podcast, I don't think. But and I will at some point, maybe. But it's crazy because I was around the long-term cemetery. This is where cemetery, because I knew my mom's mom was buried there. I knew great-grandparents were buried there. And then as I got older, I knew people that were in cemeteries. But it wasn't really until, like, I never had any close friends die or anything. Yeah, my grandpa died when I was... why can't I even think right now? My grandpa died when I was 5. Yeah. My dad's dad, but I wasn't like, as a 5-year-old, you can't be that close to a person. And then my grandmother, my mom's mom, died when I was 24, and then my dad died when I was 26. So that would have been the first person I knew that died.
And that's what grandparents are supposed to do.
Yeah, grandparents are. It's weird when you have a parent die young, and I mean you're a fairly young guy for having both your parents be gone at this point.
And but parents aren't supposed to outlive their kids and this and the other. But it's still, like I said, once they're gone, they're not coming back. So if you have issues with your folks, take care of it. If possible. I mean,
if possible, but I mean, some people, I've heard stories. Some people have just terrible parents.
Absolutely.
That never had any relationship with them whatsoever.
Hashtag if possible.
Yeah.
But you're talking about driving around in the cemetery. My grandmother, my dad's mom, we lost my grandfather in 1970, and the woman continued with her life. She traveled and blah blah blah, but she never would go to the cemetery. The life is for the living.
Life is for the living.
So she called me up one time and she's like, Russell, I really feel like I need to go see your grandfather. Would you pick me up and take me out there and we'll go to lunch?
Yeah.
And I was like, sure, grandmother, no problem. So I went and I picked her up and I walked her over there and I said, I'm going to go stand over here, say what you got to say, and I'll come back and blah, blah, blah. So she stood over there and talked to him for however long. And I went over there and we were just talking and she was telling me stories about my Papa Chick. And she looked down at my feet, and she knows how I feel about, or she knew how I felt about the death issue. And she looked at me, she goes, Russell, do you know what you're standing on right now? And I said, no, ma'am. Can you tell me what it is? She goes, your burial plot. So when my grandfather died in 1970, she bought 8 burial plots, which was a smart idea.
It's very common for, people to buy a shitload of them all at once,
And prices in 1970 were extremely different from what they are now. And she looked at me, you're standing on your burial plot. So I've seen where I'm going.
Yeah. That's funny. I don't have one reserved for me. My mom has a spot. My stepdad is buried with his parents up in Missouri, my grandparents. But yeah, I do not have a spot, so I honestly don't care.
Roll me up and smoke me when I die.
Yeah, exactly. Throw me on the trash heap. I mean, I'm not that. I don't have kids. I don't have a wife at the moment.
Me neither. And I think we're better
And
off.
I mean, yeah, no, we are better off. I don't. I mean, I'm, may not get married again.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. So we need some levity here. We got to. Anything funny happen lately? What's going on?
I got my ass eaten.
I'm telling you, that's the life.
I'm sorry, it just happened. You know, it. You know, but you were right. You were right. It helped.
I told you. I mean, we've had this conversation in private before, and I shared some wisdom.
We don't have to go any deeper, and don't have to. Yeah,
that's what she said.
Hey,
but we were talking about was something way back in your past.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
that was pretty funny. That
when
was,
he was
that was
in
pretty
Cub
funny.
Scouts.
Oh, well, I guess my mom's ears were burning. We were just talking about her a minute ago, and she's texting me. Let's see.
One thing that I will tell you a story about the Double T Amputee show. Well, I don't know if I want that on the air, but there was some anal play that led me to have an operation on.
But not in your own ass.
But not on my rectum. It was
damn near killed him.
Yeah, it was. It led me to fuck up another part of my body. And I was
not your dick.
I was fighting. I was showing off from a job well done, and that's what happens when you boast and brag.
Yeah, boast and brag.
Yeah, tune into the Double T Amputee show.
The Double T Amputee coming soon on you all over your tits.
I'm excited about our my first guest.
Yeah, no, it's going to be great.
I hope it pans out. But man, he's just. He's somebody that whenever he just has a presence about him, you know, and he's
Kenny Maines,
Dick Lipschitz, but he's just
Dick
like
Lipschitz.
He's just been through it, and yeah.
You know, it's funny. I love just talking to people, just shooting the shit, and having an inane conversation that really just goes nowhere. And that's kind of what we tend to do on these podcasts.
Well, this was kind of an impromptu night. I mean,
it was impromptu.
We were doing something else, and it was like, hey, let's do this. And
yeah, let's do this. I mean, we're going to go play some music. Angel texted if we could pick him up. We can definitely go pick up the homie. And
that's a trick. I don't want to say where we're at because I don't want to get it oversaturated and overpolluted. But
no,
it is my absolute love. I love that thing. It brings me nothing but joy. And
were you talking about the O-Bar Open Jam? We can talk about it.
Yeah, but I don't
why not have everybody come out and watch us?
Because I like it when it's intimate.
Okay, when it's intimate.
Yeah.
When you get your butthole licked.
Because when Tech showed back up, it changed a lot.
Get a little rusty trombone action.
Because I'm old and I don't like change.
Oh, okay.
Don't come. It's not fun.
It's not fun.
You're not
it's
welcome.
Totally not fun. I'm
going to do 3 songs tonight, or a couple.
Do you...
Brought my glasses.
But they have to be ones the band knows.
I was going to read off that list, whatever they have.
Oh, okay.
That's why I want to get there a little early so I can peruse the list.
Don't even... I mean, we could do Mary Jane's Last Dance together.
I have got to do... I've done open mic with Morgan for the last 16 months, and my comedy is getting a little bit stronger, but for some reason, he pulled me up on stage and did Brain Stew from Green Day. The first time I fucked it up. The second time I kind of fucked it up because I didn't have my glasses, but I want to nail Brain Stew down.
You can
make it
do it, man. You can sign up yourself, and then we will.
Oh, I love it.
Rock out with our veritable cocks out,
and
then the ladies can hang out with or jam out with the clams out. Jam out with the clam out.
You can clap. That's a big ass joke.
Yeah.
But I want to be a front man in my next life. I think I got the chops for it, but started out way too late in life.
I've got the I have a little bit of the lead singer syndrome. I like to be the center of attention. But not in the sense that I don't know. I think it's I'm generous with I like to share the spotlight with other people. I don't always
collaborations.
That's why I love improv comedy. That's why I love music. Yeah. Stand up is a lot of fun as well. It's just me getting my thoughts and usually my thoughts are just the worst things.
See, I think of Ice-T and what's their band? What's his band? I always forget the metal band. Cop Killer.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
But so yeah, I'm having an
old man moment.
But he's got a badass rock band that he tours out with, and Keanu Reeves has done it with Dogstar, and that shitty person
Jared Leto has 30 Seconds to Mars.
Yeah,
I like Zoe Deschanel. She had She and Him with
Johnny
M.
Depp.
Ward. Johnny Depp has done some dumb music shit.
Musicians want to be comedians. Comedians want to be musicians.
Actors want to be performers are performers. Yeah. I mean, the best of us do a lot of things well, and the mediocre of us also do a lot of things mediocre. So, like guys like Rainey do a lot of shit, and he does it all well.
Yeah, I like shaking my ass.
Shake that ass for
Show me what you got.
We could go two different songs. You're an extrovert. I'm a little extrovert.
Yeah. So, and I didn't get to come to your open mic that you host at the Bar PM on.
That's okay. It
on
was
Thursdays.
The season opener for the Cowboys.
Yeah, and that was traumatic.
Did they lose?
They did, and I wish they would have gotten. But we'll talk about that on the Double T Amputee show.
Yeah, because you're not just. It's not just tech sports. It's also the Cowboys.
It's also traumatic things that have happened in life.
That are mostly sports.
Well, mostly sports. I mean, it could be funny related. It could be like seeing your grandparents go at it, or going and seeing Ishtar in the theater. That was traumatic. Tearing off your leg.
It's like a night at the Improv. It's a night at the Improv from 1987. It's like, I saw Ishtar. I want to talk about cruel and unusual punishment. But
see, that's the thing, though. If you know what it is, that was
it is great for the one person that you're talking to.
But but see, that's what we do here in the Double T Amputee. We go back down rabbit holes, and for you Gen Xers and Gen Ys and Z's or whatever,
Zennials,
there were some badass things that happened that you're not aware of because you're up
like a shitty movie with Warren Beatty and Dustin Hoffman.
But it was touted as supposed to be the next.
I know, I remember. It was going to be a big comedy, and it didn't make any money. It was, it was.
I think it was Warren Beatty's fault.
I think it was Ronald Reagan's fault.
Yeah, Ronald Reagan. He was a president for you guys out there that don't know, but. All kinds of things.
He was the president.
All kinds of topics.
We're gonna have some guests. We might have on the one and only PJ Souls. This is on your T-shirt.
Totally. If
we could have PJ Souls on the podcast, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, but just bring in interesting people that got stories to tell. That's what these things are all about.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah. That's why I like doing the podcast. That's why I like to break the old Hyman here. Breaking Hyman.
We're letting it gush.
Letting it gush, man.
And that's the thing, though. It's podcasts are kind of killing radio. More people are just doing.
I know. I am taking down one Howard Stern fan at a time. Baba booey, because this is free.
Yeah,
this is free.
Baba booey.
You're gonna pay for Sirius XM.
You stay around too long, you start to suck, and that was kind of what was going on with the king of all media.
Yeah, I can't give you a free T-shirt like my friend Christy Covington over at FMX, but I can maybe give you a sticker if you say, "Hey, Morgan, I listened to your podcast, Breaking Hyman."
I can make
Morgan and friends.
I can make you laugh.
Yeah, and you can come see me do comedy. I don't charge the public money for anything.
I want to be able to create that moment where you're like, "No shit, I didn't know that." Thank you, Russell.
Yeah. If people want to give me money, my water bottle's empty. I think we need to wrap this up. Do you have anything to promote besides your upcoming new podcast, the Double T Amputee?
Welcome back, Carter. Welcome back, Tech. Fall's coming. The fair will be here soon.
Exactly.
It's my favorite time of year. It'll be October soon. Halloween.
Oktoberfest.
Holidays are coming up. I mean, the best time of my life is always in this era.
Fat Boy Fall.
It'll be my birthday pretty soon.
Yeah, December.
Hitting the half-century mark.
Hell yeah, dude. Thank you for watching Breaking Hyman Podcast. This is just a placeholder episode. Thanks for watching, everybody. We're getting the content out there to you at every
Whenever.
couple of weeks. Snake Pit Studios.
Snake Pit.